Love, simplicity, humility, the triune need of man in his daily contact with God. All cannot behold that divine face, for no man hath seen God, but the brilliance of the dazzling light will warm us with its effulgence, and the glance of the beloved eyes, behind the veil, will rejuvenate the heart and mind of man in his search for the truth. For remember, my children, that nothing but the clarity of truth shall lighten the way to God. Search for it, long for it, then hold it clasped in hands of love and place it as a meet gift before the feet of the Eternal One, my brother Arhura, Lord of the Amethyst solar plane, the seventh, known to you as King Arthur, will take the pencil in my place, to reveal to you the truths of the so-called Arthurian legends.
Ara the Good, Part 5 of 7, The True Life of King Arthur. For once again, do I cast off my status of adeptship and become an earth mortal. Know this, you people, twice times have I inhabited the body of Arthure. The firstly time was 750 years BC, and of this time do begin my account. Strange will it seem to you methinks, for of childhood then had I none. I was placed upon this earth in the entirety of adult age, materialized, as you call it, as a teacher of the mystic did I come, to raise an earth sunken in sin. Into the village precincts of Tintagara did I come, that place now called by you Tintagel. There did I rest my head, and there did I eventually form a sanctuary, or monastery, for many were the godly folk who came to me for aid and small sustenance. To some was I known as Ara the Good, to others as the peasant mystic. Oft times did I travel to the mount which arises from the foam, to make converse with the abbot there. Young was I, eke 30 years, and full valiant in battle of the mind with wrong, for I knew, e'en then, of that which was to come, of the coming of Jesias, and thus was I placed here to be a path maker for him. My sudden appearance upon the earth caused alarm and much questionings. The man, who is he? And from whence came he? Upon the berries and fruits did I sustain life, much in the manner of Johannes of Baptist fame later. No glory was for me in this life, no fame, no kingly crown, only intense worshipful love for my complete father-mother, only the unseen companionship of my 11 brothers, and a peace of mind unsurpassed. Thus was the situation at my beginnings. Oft did I travel from the village of Tintagara to the surrounding lands, searching for a portion of the land whereon to build my temple of the mystic. And thus did I find that spot yclept by you now as temple. The name remains as a symbol of that which once was there. The good folk of Cornwall were my friends, and with their own hands did they build from the rock and stone quarried by them. The miners of tin lent their aid and gave of the metal for use. The temple of Ara was a fair sight, yea, a goodly thing to behold, though small withal. There did I meet my friends for converse and the worship of God. Ye must recall that these things did happen long before the coming of Jesias, and yet the faith was of Christ-like character. Into 3 groups did I divide my friends, the first, second, and third initiates did I call them, as in Yanini. To the first group did I speak of higher mysteries, to them did I reveal all that lay hid within my amethyst ray of perfume. Likewise, did I speak of the other rays of eternity endurance. To the second group did I speak of the love and the womanliness of God, an aspect unknown to them. And to the third group did I teach the abiding fact that a Godhead did exist. Thus was the company of Ara formed, and in these goodly souls were 3 who, nearly 1,000 years later, came to me again as Gawain, Lancelot, and Percival, trusty souls and true friends. Oft times did we encounter the hostility of other faiths, in especiality, from the sun worshippers, the Druids as ye call them, but none were harmed who wore, imprinted on the brow, the mark of the cross and circle, for this sign did exist long before the murder of the beloved. The life there was uneventful, peaceful and happy, the years passed uneventfully, with all meeting in harmonious contact in the temple. I, Arthure, did for many years rest my head in the house of a good fellow, a keeper of flocks, and then one day did I hear my friends in converse, discussing the visit of a man from distant parts. I made my request to meet the stranger, and this did I. He was a man of Somerset, one Alfric by name, and much did he speak of an isle near his homestead, one of great beauty. Something did draw me strongly to Alfric, and thus did I gladly accept his good offer to journey thither with him. Fair was the day when first I did sight Avian, and on the instant did I know that my quest was accomplished and my journeyings over. There did I stay, housed by the head man of this village in the sea, and there I tarried for the half of 1 year. The spot drew me as none other. 2 hills did rise from the water, the one green and soft, and the other higher and more rugged, covered on its summit by a great circle of boulders, used in the ceremonies of the Druids. Footnote: the sacrificial rites of the Druids on the Tor, the Hill of Evil. Nowadays there does stand a tower there. Thus came I to my final resting spot, to the exact site of Angleland, in which I was to be domiciled as king at later times. To be continued.